Eddie Bocanegra is determined to help Chicago teenagers build a bright future by using lessons from his own dark past. So, you were in prison.
Correct.
What did you do?
I shot and killed somebody.
And you have to live with that.
I do.
Bocanegra served 14 years and 3 months for that gang-related murder, getting out early for good behavior and earning a social work degree.
So I think there is no better way than to ask forgiveness than by doing the work that I do.
Hey, what's up, Eddie?
Hey, good work today, man.
Oh, thank you.
We got two.
His work is Urban Warriors, a program that he launched back in 2014 at the YMCA of Metro Chicago.
My name is Caesar. I feel good, this week went pretty fast,
The goal? To halt an epidemic of gun violence.
So every time that we see a 14-year-old kid being shot and killed, it has a ripple effect in the rest of our communities.
Lately, those ripples look more like tidal waves.
He just shot at me right there.
With well over 300 homicides already, 2016 is on pace to be Chicago's deadliest year in almost 2 decades. And most of the victims are African American. Nationwide, homicide is the leading cause of death among young black men. 9 out of 10 times, those fatalities are by gun.
I would argue that we've lost more children in our streets in the last 5 years than we have in the last 10 years in war.
It's a comparison by design. Bocanegra believes that military veterans are uniquely qualified to mentor young men from high-crime neighborhoods. So he brings them together at weekly support group meetings where they share stories and bonding activities. The common thread: post-traumatic stress disorder from time spent on a battlefield.
I went to a nightclub for one of my cousin's party. This was like a week and a half ago, and they started shooting inside the club. And
a week and a half ago?
Yes. A girl, she got shot in her head, and a security guard, he was shot in his leg, and so we had to apply a tourniquet to his leg. So what, I gotta tag everybody over here? Yeah.
At 22, veteran Jamal Mcpherson is not much older than the young men he mentors at Urban Warriors. When he was their age, he left the streets of Chicago to join the military.
I think they're gonna do the And so by me sharing my traumatic experience, it's opened up a door for them to share their traumatic experience and confide in us.
Some of the veterans aren't much older than you are.
I know.
Are they big brothers, father figures?
They're more like brothers to me.
18-year-old Miguel Ariola, 18-year-old Jaime De Luna, and 17-year-old Noah Bacher all joined gangs early. How old were you when you held your first gun?
10 years old. 14.
14. How easy is it to get one?
1, 2, 3.
But since graduating from Urban Warriors, they're no longer actively involved in gangs. The program is now being studied at the University of Chicago. But one thing is clear already. There's a little bit of hope where there was once no hope at all. The guy who came in, how is he different from the guy who came out?
I don't see myself taking a life no more. I see myself changing somebody's life. Or I don't see myself going to prison. I see myself going to college.